Hello, welcome back. Recently I've been getting a lot of hits on my channel from the solar projects I've been embarking on. So I figure I'd take a couple of documentary of the process, for posterity. So I purchased two of these EG4 6500EX solar inverters and kind of like charge controller all in one off-grid system. See, they're being very well utilized right here, sitting on the shelf while the parts are being collected. And this is just a circuit breaker box for inside of the house that we may need in the future conversion. Here's one for the outside of the house, and just a lot of random parts. And I'm gonna go outside now to show you all the parts that we've got collected so far. So here we have the 230 watt panels. We've got 23 of these. We actually bought 24, but one of them broke on the way here. So we're down to 23, but it doesn't matter. And these are the half cell 400 watts. We got 6 of these. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, let's do a little math here. I was doing a count. So the 230 watt panels provide approximately 6,000 watts of power. And here's a pallet of cylinders we purchased from Bean Energy in Texas. And these don't put out as much power, but you know, they had an interesting design and a built-in ballast, which means they're heavy as hell. So I could just put them on the flat roof here in Florida without too many accessories. And this here is the inspiration that started it all. This silly pool pump that's made me completely addicted to the solar conversion process. So you can see the sun is out, the pump is running, and the water is pretty clear. And this is the pump running. You can hear it like winding up and down based on the level of luminescence from the sun. So yeah, this thing is pretty awesome. I look forward to converting my whole house into a solar like this pump. So currently this is the problem we're dealing with. This is where the power comes in for utility, and I need to open this. Alright, so again, this is where the power comes into the power company. As you can see, we got 4 lines coming in at the bottom here. 2 line and neutral and ground. And from the top, it goes straight into the breaker box inside the house. Now, I've kind of spliced off an alternate connection. It used to be a lot worse. There were like 12 different splices. And I routed it down to a sub panel right here. To kind of clean things up a little bit, have this panel sitting around. And so all of the outside mini splits are run off of this panel. And the issue we're having right now is I can't really think of a good place to place the inverters where I can kind of intercede the connection between FPL, well, my utility, and the solar inverters. So that way I can turn it into like a UPS system without running like a crap ton of cables and whatnot. So, you know, for future reference, this is something we're dealing with right now, and hopefully I have this resolved and this will all be a happy memory in a couple months.